I am actually joined by another Arianna today. We're here with Arianna Czaplicki, and my understanding is you were actually an intern for Senator Booker.
I was.
Yeah, could you please explain how that was like?
Of course, yeah. It was during my spring semester of sophomore year, and it was really interesting to be an intern while the 24-hour filibuster was taking place. Actually, it was 48 hours, I believe, if I'm correct. But it was really crazy. We got tons and tons of voicemails every day. So part of my work included transcribing the speech on YouTube. But in terms of general work, I did do a lot of casework, and I helped put a lot of people in touch with resources that they might need, like immigration casework, Social Security. It was really great, and I also got to draft a lot of letters to people. But overall, my time with Senator Booker was a great experience.
Yeah, I can imagine. I wanted to ask, what exactly did you learn about state versus federal politics and why it should matter to students, day to day?
No, yeah. I learned a lot about the resources that will benefit people within our state compared to more, I don't know how to word this, jurisdictions that are spread wide across the country. I believe like funding for certain programs within our state matter a lot more than funding that applies across the country because they're directly affecting the constituents. So I did learn that it's important to have somebody that is strong and somebody who is willing to execute these policies that'll help us. But yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I know you're well aware about the small business plans. If you would like to talk about that and why it should matter to students who don't even own a business.
Yeah, of course. So students may not own a business. There are some students within our campus that do own one, but there's a likely chance that a lot of students that I've met actually come from families that own businesses. So it's important that these businesses are able to pay their employees and are able to thrive within our state, because a large portion of of the jobs that are across New Jersey are from small businesses. We are very small business oriented, being right across New York City. So when it comes to students having a good life and being able to study and work in peace and everything, they need to know that their families at home are able to thrive as well. So I feel like that's where small businesses are important to students as well, because obviously the students are are part of these families. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to pick out a little quote that you had actually in the New York Times. It was towards Mikey Sherrill. You said, lacks the ability to connect with people.
Yes.
Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, of course. So I've noticed within a lot of her debates, my biggest issue was her ability to execute her points straight across. I actually kind of witnessed this in person because I was actually lucky enough to be able to attend the Telemundo segment of people asking both of the candidates what they're going to do for our state, which is really important. And I noticed that instead of really getting straight to the point on what she's going to do, she kind of mentions Trump a lot, like stop Trump, and goes on these long tangents and stories, which I feel like within her mind she may think like she's being personable and connecting with people, but from my perspective it makes her look really unorganized, and I want somebody who's going to be able to articulate themselves and articulate their points well across, because if you could convince the people of our state that you are qualified, then there's a lot more confidence within and confidence across people.
I understand.